Yo, Diversity PvP here, and today I'm going to teach you about movement and multiple ways you can strafe. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Firstly, let's go over the advantages and disadvantages of strafing. Being harder to hit and harder for your opponent to get out of combos are two of the main advantages of strafing. If you strafe a lot, however, it can be more difficult to aim accurately, and strafing at the wrong time can get you put into a combo, specifically on the second hit if you're fighting someone good. It is recommended that you take note on how good your opponent is with their aim first to decide on how you should strafe. If your opponent is lacking in aim skills, you can strafe as much as possible to throw their aim off and get free combos. If you're fighting an opponent that is more skilled, it is recommended that you start by strafing in, then switch to straight line after the first hit, then only start strafing again after the first hit of a combo. If you try to strafe in a trade, and if your opponent is talented and is smart enough to keep strafing after the first hit, you'll be put into a combo on the second hit, and that won't change until you start straight lining after the first hit as well. In one of my first guides, I mentioned the two main types of strafes, which was strafing and counter-strafing. Strafing is when you move in the opposite direction of your opponent. Now, this will make you and your opponent circle each other till someone gets close enough to hit. Normal strafing is only good to slightly gain distance during a combo, or if your opponent chokes on their aim. Counter-strafing is usually the starting strafe of each trade, and should be. Counter-strafing is when you try to strafe into your opponent to take less knockback, and to close the distance between you and your opponent in a combo. Now, when you have your opponent in a combo, there are multiple ways you can strafe to maintain a good distance from them to keep the combo going. Here are my top 5 strafes. It's important to note that if you are reset sprinting well enough in unison with your movement, you can quite literally move and do whatever you want in a combo and still keep it going. This is how good players find individuality in their playstyles in comparison to other players. Switching up what strafe you do within the fight is a good way to keep everything random and keeps people from making your movement as easy. Good players are not perfect themselves, and if you strafe correctly, you can make their aim choke. When I try to outstrafe the aim of another player that is decent, I'll try to make it so I go in with an AD tap and then switch to whatever direction is closest to my opponent right before the first hit, so I appear faster on their screen. When you fight a good player, it is possible to combo them hard. You just have to fluster them. Good players will get flustered if something unexpected happens, or if you unexpectedly put yourself in a really good position with movements or pearls. Okay, that is all for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have learned something during this video, and please consider giving feedback. All feedback is read and appreciated. Be sure to leave a like if you did enjoy this upload, or dislike if you didn't. Consider subscribing and hitting that bell for future uploads. You do you. Have a good day and good night. Peace out.